Belly Boys podcast where we talk about things that matter, things that don't. I go by Belly Boy Tone Capone.
It's your boy El Capo.
And we're here to fuck shit up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Good. How was your week?
Not bad, bro. My company's doing all right.
Okay.
We're in the busy season right now, so.
Okay. Yeah, I call you all the time now. You just, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yeah, man. I know you got those telemarketers and you're managing them and you got them on the phones and they're doing their thing. I mean, good successes, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, no complaints, bro. Things are moving along.
Okay.
And obviously we got Belly, so, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's, it's been a trucking because we got a lot of things coming up, which we'll discuss later. Why don't we give a couple of shout outs to
the people that are sponsoring this episode?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. So first off, we got Chris Headshots.
Yes, of course.
Whenever you hear of Chris Headshots, you think Chris Headshots.
Yes, sir.
I think I said that right.
Yeah, you did. Chris in the background.
Whenever you hear Chris Headshots, you think Chris Headshots.
Bingo.
Boom.
Okay.
I mean, he's done every celebrity you can think of on the planet for headshots, so he's the man.
Yes,
we also have Remy Martin, which I am drinking. And actually, because it says champagne on the bottle, I must drink out of the bottle.
Yeah, I think this is becoming his norm, so get used to it, guys.
So it's delicious. So Remy Martin, there it is.
And I'm drinking my delicious sparkling ice.
Yes, I love that stuff.
Yes, sir.
And then we got United Trust Van Lines. If you need any type of state-to-state move, these are the guys that will make the move happen and make your life as stress-free as possible during one of the most stressful situations in life.
Indeed.
So, United Trust Van Lines.
Yes, sir.
And then last but not least, we got Cleaning Pros.
Yes.
If you need your company cleaned, it could be car dealerships. It can be as big as Top Golf. It could be any type of account. You need that thing spick and span. Cleaning Pros is the company to go to.
Perfect.
So that's that. All right, so what's the first topic, brother?
I mean, this one's a pretty sensitive one for me. I mean, it's all over the news. I mean, you probably already know what I'm going to bring up because I think it affects us all as a society and generational, ethnic, race, the whole nine, the whole Carmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf case, and we're not talking about the basketball player, Carmelo, for all you guys that don't know a lot about it, but
clean-cut kid.
I mean, it's an amazing story, like, if you don't mind me starting out. Okay, it's pretty amazing because they both were athletes. Mm-hmm. One of them was already going to the school, I believe, and then the other one was a newbie to the school. He had a couple of friends. Mm-hmm. They invited him apparently to go under a tent in which they were doing like an event. And then there was like a coach, I guess, like there on the premises or whatever. And to make a long story short, this kid is getting convicted. I believe it's like 35 years.
He's gotten like 30 or 35 years. And supposedly didn't he get jumped though? And then he said, I'm gonna pull out a knife or whatnot and I'm gonna defend myself.
So it's going both ways, and they're making it like racial. And then we're seeing like different things. They're trying to make it about MAGA, and they're trying to make it about black and white. And in all actuality, I mean, it shouldn't even go that way. Like, for example, apparently, like they invited him underneath the tent. Once they invited him underneath the tent, one kid went and distracted the coach so that the coach wouldn't break it up.
So it was a setup.
It was a setup. So then they ran up on him and started bullying him. And then when they were bullying him, two of them jumped him, and then the other kid, Carmelo pulled out a knife and stabbed him. Now, they're saying that it's wrongful because of the fact that he stabbed him with a knife, but if you think about it, most people would consider it self-defense. So that's where the race card is coming out, guys. I mean, what do you think? Because they're saying that if he was a white kid, it would have been self-defense and it wouldn't even have been brought to court. He would have already been, like released and nothing would have happened. But because it's black, you obviously see like rioting outside of courts. You see protesting and stuff like that. I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, and it's so crazy because it's like at the same time this whole Chud the Builder thing is popping off.
Yes.
So it's kind of like that's one thing when I was doing my posting on Chud the Builder. Mm-hmm. That's one of the biggest things that were in the comments was, but what about Carmelo Anthony?
Wow.
Yeah.
So that came up?
That came up 1,000 times, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the difference? And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I mean, in a video that we saw, I think we saw, was that there was four other dudes coming to jump him.
Yeah, 4 kids total.
And
so in actuality, it was 3 kids jumping him, and 1 went to go distract the coach.
Exactly. And but what's also crazy, I thought I saw a video that I think you sent me that, wasn't he hanging out with Austin at one point? Like buddy?
No, one of the kids was hanging around with Austin, and the other kid apparently is a bully. And to top that off, apparently his dad is a bully. So that's what the whole talk is about. Like, this kid was following his dad's lead because his dad apparently is a bully, father like son. He's following his dad's
bullying.
Exactly. His dad is like one of those guys, get over here or else I'll, kick your ass or whatever. Excuse my language. But father like son. So you can only imagine the kid was probably just a bully. He's following his dad's lead.
He's probably getting his ass beat down at home.
Yeah. I mean,
just like the movies. Like you see it in the movies. It's probably the same shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's next for this kid.
Sucks.
It really sucks. And then what's the comedian's name? Charleston White.
Charleston White. Yeah, he's.
You see how he's involved in it, right? He's involved in it big time. So Charleston White, he actually was like talking shit about it. Like he was saying, this kid, he needs to go to jail. He's wrong. It's his fault. And then finally, when he met the parents, he actually went on the kid's side and actually took up for him.
Took up for
Carmelo. Yes. Now he's going against Carmelo's parents because they've been asking him for money and like freeloading off him. Like, hey, we want money. We want this. And he's like, I'm not giving y'all nothing. At first, I supported it, even with the whole bail thing and the GoFund. Well, no, with the GoFund for the kid, he was leading it, and now he says he wants nothing to do with it because apparently Carmelo's parents are dirtbags. So I don't know how true that is. I don't know if the media is like making it into something that it's not. But it's getting crazy, and celebrities are getting involved in it now.
No, it's a big topic.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's funny that you brought up Charleston White because he was actually kind of like pro Chud the Builder.
Oh, really?
At one point. I don't know if he was coming at me at a different angle or coming at us with a different angle, but he was really like, yo, I think that motherfucker's funny.
Whoa.
He was like, oh, shit, chimping. I think that's what I saw on an episode or on Instagram.
But he's controversial.
He's very like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to look at that. But bro, Charleston White's crazy.
So, like, why do you think it became like such a national story? I mean, do you think it became a national story because it's black and white?
Black and
white.
white.
Do you think it's like
it's because it's black and white?
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay,
it's a black and white thing.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Now let's talk about this bungee jump shit.
I mean, you started off because obviously you brought it a little bit to my attention. Like I saw the back end of it, like you kind of explained it, but I saw where it was just a quick glimpse. Apparently, the girl was wanting to jump on or go to a bungee jump or do whatever it is
in Brazil.
Yeah, which obviously I would never do that. And apparently, like the workers didn't hook her up right.
So yeah, so she went to Brazil. It's I guess a known bungee jump site.
Okay.
There was 3 guys there, and there was a whole bunch of other people I think behind them.
Okay.
And even the boyfriend of the girl was there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then they had her up. Like I've never even seen a bungee jump where they actually pick the person up and kind of just throw them like that. But that's what they did. And bro, it was clear as day. The fucking rope was on the floor. You could see it on the floor.
So wait, it wasn't even connected?
And the boyfriend was the one recording.
No.
Bro, and then I'm not laughing about it. It's just I'm laughing at the stupidity and how negligent can you be?
Yeah, especially with your loved one.
Right, but the thing is, like, I can't really put it on the boyfriend because the boyfriend was probably just like in the moment, you know.
Now, was she screaming or something while they threw her off? Like maybe she was like, please
I personally
don't do it.
think that she didn't know what was happening. She probably thought she was still strapped to the cord and she just was going, and then she just hit the ground. But bro, they threw her, and then it's like even somebody yelled out the rope. And it was already too late.
Oh.
And then, and supposedly from what I'm hearing, I don't know if this is entirely true, but when she hit the ground, bro, she was still alive.
The line behind Maria revealed the young woman actually survived the initial 40-meter plunge. The nurse rushed down the bridge and found Maria still strapped in her harness, but without the main cord. She checked and found a very weak pulse, but the woman tragically passed away during CPR.
No.
And a nurse rushed to her way later because it was all the way down there.
Yeah.
And was ensuring her, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. And then, but she died.
Of course she died. How high was this?
It's a real story.
Now, how high was this? Like, was it
130 feet? 130 feet
and
high.
how old was she?
21.
She's a baby.
Baby.
Jesus Christ.
And beautiful, too. She was a very good-looking girl.
I saw a picture of her. Yeah, she was pretty.
So, yeah, it's just crazy. It's one of the biggest topics right now, man. I actually made a video, and it's gone viral. But, yeah, man, it's just
how
crazy
many views
shit.
on that so far?
I posted it last night, and it's already at, like, almost 300,000 views. It's nuts.
Now, would you bungee jump? Would you trust any bungee?
After that, hell to the fuck no.
No, you're a daredevil, dude.
I probably would do.
Daredevil.
I like roller coasters that go straight down.
You're crazy, dude.
So I probably would like a bungee jump, but after seeing that.
Now, would you trust any bungee jump company in the U.S., like, versus being in Brazil, which obviously I'm pretty sure they weren't even trained, skilled?
I just think that they were just so tired, and they just did like 100 other ones before it that they were just like repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's that. But yeah, bro. No, but one thing that I will say, that if there's any maybe purpose that maybe she did with her death,
yeah,
if I were to ever go bungee jumping, I'm gonna be super aware.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go, yo, is that shit on? Am I strapped to this shit?
Yeah, but how can you really be aware if you don't, like, you're not trained? Like, you're like, oh yeah, okay, the rope's good, okay, cool. I've seen some where the rope is hooked
where it
and
just
it's
snaps.
too long.
Yeah. Or it's too long
and it's just
Faces
bang.
of Death. I know you got that from Faces of Death.
I did. You know they made
That's
a
an
new
old
Faces
one.
of Death.
I know they did,
Yeah,
but it's not. It
looks cheesy.
It looks stupid.
Yeah, totally.
But
it looks cheesy.
That shit got like 2 stars.
Yo, I started. I was like, yeah, shit.
And that shit's on the box. 2 stars on the box is real bad.
No, it was bad. I had to turn it off. Like, what's the craziest thing you ever did for an adrenaline rush?
I mean, I'm a big roller coaster freak. One thing that I would never do is that goddamn, what is that fucking thing? The
thing that shoots you up?
That shoots you up, bro? Where you're like 2 people in and it's a big like ball and you just fucking shoot up? Nah, a slingshot.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big pussy. I'm not doing none of that stuff.
Yeah, but you've been on roller coasters before.
I do roller coasters. It just depends. Like, some of those crazy, worst roller coasters in the world, I'm not doing none of those. Because last thing, I know you will, man.
I would do that.
You've been doing this since we were kids. Like, we would go to all these, like, action parks and all these things, and I'd just be watching you, and I'm like, no, I'm not going on that.
Well, you know, you're the reason why I even went on a roller coaster for the first time. It was at Busch Gardens.
Oh.
I had never been on a roller coaster in my life until you
was that the one
almost made me go on it.
Our feet were hanging?
Huh?
The one where our feet were hanging?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. It was that one. It was the blue.
So
it was blue.
Crazy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was that one.
Fucking feet were dangling. We're like,
what was it? Kamasutra? What was that shit? I forgot the name, but it was in Busch Gardens. Remember, what's his name? Miguel?
Yeah, and the funny part about it was I just didn't let you know I was scared as hell all the time. Yeah. So something I want to bring up, and I know we've talked about it a lot, and actually you kind of put me onto it, like, for example, the ChatGPTs, because I'm kind of old school. Everybody knows that. And Tony actually sat me down one day. He was like, what? Are you crazy? You're about to hire an assistant? Why don't you just download ChatGPT?
Yeah, bro.
And I said, you know what? I don't understand. You know what? I'm tired of your shit, Tony. All right, I'm going to download it. How often do I use it now?
It's like, it's a part of your life. It's like you're fucking, like, it's a human to you at this point.
And we talked about it.
You talk to ChatGPT more than you talk to Jess.
I talk to ChatGPT more than I talk to my wife, guys. And I'm going to tell you like this, man. Every single thing, like, we'll sit down and go, hey, what about this? What about that? What about this diet? What about this? What tire should I use? What protein shake should I drink? What protein bar? If you're not using ChatGPT, guys, you need to jump on it. We're giving an easy shout out to ChatGPT.
That will be our next sponsor.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, keep watching. But I mean, do you think, like, the overall, like, AI thing, do you think it's eliminating jobs? Is it helping people with jobs? Is it creating new jobs? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
I actually really love that question.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely going to eliminate jobs, but I think it's also going to put a fire under people's asses to learn this thing, because it can also create a lot of jobs.
Great.
You know, and I think that if you want to end up becoming an entrepreneur, that is the best tool you can ever use. Is like a ChatGPT or a Perplexity,
Perplexity, yes.
or a Grok or a fucking Claude. All these fucking AIs, I think they're fucking. I think it's probably one of the best things that's ever happened.
Okay.
I think it's one of the best things that ever happened.
Perplexity or Chat?
I'm just so stuck on chat because it's the first thing, and then I'm just so used to it. Perplexity I use Claude. I feel like I just got to get a little more used to it. So like, for example, like if I want to make an image through ChatGPT, it'll keep telling me, oh, I can't do it. And then I say, you know what, man, let me go to Claude real quick and let me try with Claude. And Claude will end up doing it.
Exactly.
So I'll bounce back and forth.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But to answer your question, yes, eliminate jobs. But all you got to do is get off your ass, learn the AI, and it can actually make you a lot of money, either becoming an entrepreneur and owning or starting a business, or just becoming the best at anything else using the AI. You know what I mean? So that's just my thoughts on it.
Okay.
Sometimes, man, I get caught up in the chat, right, on Instagram, and some real smart motherfucker will get on there and start coming at me with some shit. You know what I do? I snapshot it, and I put it in the ChatGPT. How do I respond to this?
No, oh my God. Yo.
Copy and paste. Bam, take that.
Does it keep it gully? Or
oh, man. And yo, that person and I will go back and forth, and I'll just keep snapshotting.
Of course.
Put it in the ChatGPT.
Yeah.
How do I respond? Make it sound more demeaning and make them sound stupid.
Oh, my God.
And yo, that shit will go copy and paste. Bam.
Yeah.
They give up.
While you're doing something else more productive.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, but it's great. I love that. I love the AI. I love AI.
Okay.
Except for the fake AI shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the videos and shit. Like that's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, now what's really real? You know what I mean? But I can actually spot it and I can definitely hear it now.
Yes.
I can tell the difference. But you already know it's getting so advanced that that's gonna end up getting so perfected that you're not gonna know what the fuck's real at one point.
Exactly.
It's crazy scary, dude.
Exactly.
And that's why I think now they're starting to come out with this whole UFO shit. Haven't you heard all this shit about UFOs lately?
No.
It's like they're starting to like release all this footage. But now, because I personally, this is how I feel, that AI now is here, they can just be like, yo, what's real? What's real? What's real? What's not?
Yes.
So it's like it's all crazy, man. But yeah,
I haven't
bro.
really got into the UFO thing because, I mean, I don't know whether or not to believe it. Half the shit that I see, and a lot of it just looks like lights and it looks like light shows and stuff like that. I really haven't researched it. I have a lot of friends like Killer Lex. He's always, hey, you got to read this, you got to watch this, you got to do this. I don't got time for that, man. So half the time when he's telling me that I got to look into it, I don't really give it too much thought.
I'm a firm believer in UFOs. There's actually a video, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Burrito.
Oh shit,
he's gonna be mad that I said Burrito. He actually caught a video driving by Dunkin' Donuts, and I think I've shown you this video.
You didn't,
but he was just randomly just driving by, and he was like, "Oh my God, look at this line of Dunkin' Donuts and blah blah blah." But then in the sky,
you show me that video.
It shows something going, and maybe I'll just put it on this podcast so people can see. But that's a real deal video, and it wasn't from a third party. He took that video. No, he said he's scared to post it.
Oh, I don't.
He said he's scared because of the government and all that. So I don't blame him, but I'm you know, I got balls, so I've been posted that 1,000 times on my social media.
You posted it?
Hell yeah. I might even post it on this podcast show so you can see it, but it splits in two. It's a whole fucking crazy thing.
Burrito, if you see a car in front of your house, no, it's Tony's fault.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if they put me in a corner, yo, I'm going to have to sell you out, bro.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, so yeah. But one thing that I want to get on topic with is I just finished watching, not the Michael Jackson movie, which I thought was pretty good, and there's definitely be a part 2.
Yes.
If they don't do a part 2, then I don't know.
They have to do a part 2.
They have to,
but
bro.
The problem with them doing a part 2 is they're going to have to go into the nitty-gritty shit, because all they did with the last Michael Jackson was make Joe look like shit.
Right.
And
Joe
an abuser,
like
which a lot of people said he really wasn't like that. I mean, I believe he was really like that. And then
I believe he was like that.
They didn't share like any of the bad stuff, any of the nitty-gritty. Like, I thought they were going to get to the nitty-gritty, and then they just ended it on a good note. Meanwhile, they were leading to the facts that he was in the drugs. Like, okay, that's fine. That was a huge part of his life. You know, it wasn't the best parts, but it played a huge impact. Now, do I think that they're going to come out with it?
I think they are, because everybody already knows. Everybody knows. So it's like, but Real talk, they're definitely gonna come out with a part 2. But one, with the documentary, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it?
Yes, the one that's on Netflix.
Dude, bro.
Yes, I saw it.
If anybody knows me, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah, we all
like love that dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a magical unicorn being in music and everything, and entertainment and a dancer, everything, performer. But bro, that shit when he popped off and he said, "Yeah, you know, there's nothing more loving than to share the bed with another."
I saw that part.
It's like, bro, and then all the other people that started popping up, and then at the very end of the documentary, they all kind of folded. I don't know, man. I personally feel that Mike did some nasty shit. How do you feel?
So, is it possible? Anything's possible. Do I believe it? I just think that Mike was sheltered, and it kind of shows that in the movie, for so many years. Meanwhile, his brothers were out, hitting skins, meeting girls, going on dates, starting families. They were doing their thing. Like, even in the part of the movie, he was like, "Oh, let's play Connect Four."
Oh, no, it's Twister.
Oh, Twister, yeah, Twister. And then they're like, "Nah, man, I got a date. I'm going out. Oh, Tito's gonna get busy. I gotta be with the family."
Yeah, I saw that part too.
And then he's like, "You guys are not fun anymore." And then he's eating ice cream with his mom. He's 24 years old, whatever age he was. He's eating popcorn with his mom, and he's cuddling and watching Fred Astaire and Singing in the Rain. I think that was what the movie was on. I think Singing in the Rain. So my whole thing is, we weren't brought up like that.
Hell no.
That's shelter, which means that I think that the problem with Mike believed and trusted too many people. And I think that's what the problem was. Mike believed that because everybody in the world loved him, it was okay for him to be himself. And even throughout the movie, they said it over and over. We're your family and nobody's ever going to understand you. You're different. And I think Michael Jackson was different. And there's a lot of characters out there. Prince was different. Michael Jackson, Prince, but they're all geniuses to the game. Like,
and you're always going to be weird if you're a genius.
Yeah, they all are. Look at Kanye. You might say whatever you want about him. But
yeah,
he's a
you can't put
genius.
him. You can put him on that pedestal as far as being a weird genius. Yes, 100%.
All the weirdos are geniuses, all of them. And guess what? They did weird shit, weird things. Kanye did all this crazy stuff. Right towards the end, I mean, obviously, I think it started right around the time his mother died, and after that was downhill.
Yeah, it was definitely after his mother died is when it all came to surface.
But shit, he became a billionaire, which I'm assuming he's probably hit that.
Oh yeah,
still making money. He's coming out, I believe, with a new album in the next couple of months. Michael Jackson, I mean, his whole portfolio is still making millions for his kids, his family. Prince, shit, his portfolio is still making money. Weirdos like crazy, but they always called Prince a weirdo and did some weird shit, but he was a genius. He was probably the most talented musician of all time.
Which you always say.
Yeah.
Because he played all the instruments in the world.
Yeah, but the word I said was musician. Now, you say Michael Jackson, which is entertainer. I think Michael Jackson's the greatest entertainer of all time. Nobody will ever top Michael. I don't care who it is. Drake's, Kanye's, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, they will never top him. Even the rock and roll stars, nobody will ever top Michael Jackson.
And to be without the internet and still be known worldwide just says that alone that he's the best that's ever lived. Bingo. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
I think Prince could probably be in that same category too, no, right? Maybe maybe not. Who knows? Was Michael Jackson and Prince, as far as like being globally known, was that the same?
It was the same. Yeah. Yeah, about the same. And then, but Michael just kept blowing up. Prince's game kind of slowed down a little bit because he was still touring and doing everything. But Michael's songs, in my opinion, were a little bit still more impactful because he was like talking about different parts of the world and talking about world starvation, hunger, anything and everything that had to do with like us as a people.
Yeah.
Prince was just a freak, and he used to make songs about anything and everything. I mean, and that's pretty much, like, was his MO,
Yeah.
But
crazy.
Anyway, getting off the crazy topic. What are your thoughts on the fact that I talk to my brother all the time, which he's in Thailand. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know and if anybody knows me, My brother decided to move to Thailand with my mother, so they moved to Thailand together. And
it looks like they're living their best life.
I mean, my mother and my brother started out with apartments each, and they were paying $500 or $600 a month for apartments on the beach, security guard with malls in the building. Like literally, they didn't have to leave the building. Like my mother didn't have to go anywhere.
That's crazy.
My dad caught wind, and then he decided he wanted to go there. So now my dad, my mom, and my brother are living in an 8-bedroom compound. I think it's like $2,000, $3,000 a month.
That shit down here would probably be like $20,000 a month.
It would easily be. I'm talking about.
I seen it. I saw the pictures.
Exactly. I mean, it is insane. You're talking about infinity pool. I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, we're talking about doing a trip there, which I agree, and you know, my brother's your brother, so my brother.
Shout out to Manny.
Yeah, shout out to Manny Manavelli.
I had a good conversation with him while I was in the gym. Yeah. Was it earlier today or was it yesterday? It was yesterday, and we were just going back and forth. And I actually came to mind. I was like, "Yo, shouldn't you be asleep right now? Because the whole time is all flip flops."
Yeah.
But yeah, man, because he's gotten jacked. Because he said he's drinking a chicken shake.
Yes.
Nah, did he tell you about that?
Yeah, he told me it's disgusting. He's like,
he said everybody else thinks it's disgusting. He says it's he just closes his nose and he just chugs it down.
Yeah, he's disciplined.
But that dude is jacked.
But you got to realize,
aspiring as hell.
But the only thing that you could do when you're there is work out.
And do all the other
curricular activities.
Activities,
minus the lady boys, and
minus the lady boys,
and work. So all he does is have fun, party. He works and works out.
Yeah, but isn't that the same shit when you're down here?
No. I mean,
if you're single, isn't that the same shit? You work, you fuck, you party.
I agree.
And you go do that shit all over again.
But here we've got so many outlets. Like we got so many things that we can go do and have fun. Like we got a million bars. We got movie theaters, which they got everything over there. But everything they've got one of, we've got 100 of.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So, like for example, want to go bowling, ice skating, and I'm just making up stuff. Bowling, ice skating, gun range, like stuff like that we all have access to. They don't. So you got to remember, they got to find things in order to keep their mind busy. I mean, does my brother get tired of working all the time? Yeah, but he has 3 different projects going on. He owns his own business over there, so he stays actively busy. But also, people always ask, why the Americans want to relocate there. I mean, technically, in my opinion, it's the cost of living. I just gave you an example. Imagine being able to have an apartment on the water in the sand for $600 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, but as far as being limited and not, are you just speaking for the Americans or are you speaking for everybody in Thailand?
Well, I mean, I think the people in Thailand have gotten used to the limitations over there, but I think Americans have to diversify the way that they think and go, okay, well, there's really not much to do here, so I got to find out things to do here. And I'm assuming that everything becomes redundant because how much can you party over there? Think about it. You're going to the same 5 clubs over and over again unless you're going to Bangkok.
Have you spoken to Manny about this?
I talk to him all the time. That's why Manny doesn't drink as much as he used to. He slowed that down a lot.
He told me that too.
Yeah, he's not as crazy as he was when he went there. Because when they go out there, they pop bottles. Because a bottle I think is like $30, $40. So over here we're spending $400 or $500 to pop a bottle of champagne or a bottle of Tito's or a bottle of Remy Martin. But over there, $30, $40 each bottle. You're popping 3 or 4 bottles with your friends. You're drunk. You're smoking cigars or whatever you smoke, and you wake up the next day and you have no production. And what Manny was telling me was that the Americans over there are very non-productive. A lot of them, they party so much that they're non-productive. They don't work. They lose their jobs. So They get so much caught up with the ladies and the culture. So as they get caught up with the ladies and the culture, everything falls to the waistline. So that part of it is probably one of the reasons that I probably wouldn't want to move there. I love living in Atlanta.
Well, maybe doing it as a retirement. If you just want to just chill.
I would agree with that if you got a nice amount of money. Like my dad. My dad is retired psychiatrist for many years. Your dad, as you know. And, he used it as, hey, I'm still getting my retirement, my disability. I could do my thing over there, enjoy my life. I'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And shit, he's enjoying himself. So I mean,
shit.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen. If it gets to the point where I'm like, screw all this, I would definitely consider it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And just there's one thing that Joey from Friends, I will never forget it. They asked him a question in an interview. What's your favorite thing to do? He said, nothing.
Yeah.
He said nothing. That's my favorite thing to do is absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
So, hey, that sounds like probably my plan is to absolutely do nothing in Thailand.
So I got a question for you, and it's kind of off topic. We always talk about like who's the greatest rapper of all time, like who would you consider the greatest rapper? But who would be on your Mount Rushmore greatest white rappers of all time? I know that's
white rappers.
White rappers.
Well, you automatically got to put Eminem there because he is. I mean, if anything, he's probably one of the best. Rappers to ever put words together and flow the way it's. Even though I have never been the biggest Eminem fan, the best part of Eminem was when he was like that mean, angry Eminem. Remember that part?
Oh yeah,
that was my favorite Eminem.
Yeah, because he had a lot to prove, man. He had a lot on his chest.
Like Renegades Eminem with Jay.
Yes.
That Eminem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That was my favorite
Eminem.
Eminem.
Verse, by the way.
Huh?
He destroyed.
He destroyed him.
Yeah,
he destroyed him. There's so many other verses too. So Eminem definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Now I love this dude.
Mm-hmm.
This white dude. All right. And honestly, I will tell you this right now. This is probably one of the most repeated albums I have ever played in my whole entire life. And it's kind of, I don't want to say like, damn, it should have been Nas. Because Nas is my favorite rapper. But I just love this album so much. Blanco 4, Millies.
Millies, of course.
Was my favorite shit. Like everything. And everything after that was good, but then I felt like he started getting a little too harmonic and too melodic and singing too much. Blanco 4 was like a perfect balance of like hardcore, high-level rap and singing rap.
Yes.
Like he was, like that album is crazy. So Eminem, Millies, right?
Okay.
Mac Miller, he was just gone too soon.
Yes.
Mac Miller had a vibe about that dude that was just like soul.
Pittsburgh kid.
Soul. So Mac Miller, and then who else, man? We got two more. Damn.
I mean, if I had to say maybe mine, I mean, I would have to mention a group. Maybe you may or may not agree, but I'm pretty sure you do. Maybe the Beastie Boys.
Oh.
They've got to be up there. One of my favorite rappers, man, which I think he's in my top 3 is Action Bronson.
Ooh.
Now, when Action Bronson came out and he had the beef with Ghostface,
yeah,
everybody was
like him though.
He sounds just like him. I'm so glad that they squashed that beef because I think what happened was I think Raekwon has talked to him, but I don't think Ghostface has talked to him yet.
Really?
I don't think that.
So then it's not squashed.
It's squashed. Like Ghost squashed it, but I don't think Ghost talked to him because the way he came out, the way they talked, the way they did things, it was kind of crazy because he talked sideways. He was like, "Oh man, this is me. If you don't like it, oh well." And Ghost was like, "What?" He was
I saw the video of
right?
Ghost. Yeah.
Ghost was like, "Yo, I'll slap you when I see you."
Yeah. He started getting violent.
So you got to realize Ghost is. Everybody thinks Ghost is this nice guy, but he's not.
No, I've never thought that.
He's a tough
Ghost
guy,
is
man.
tough.
He's a street dude, man. So on that note, I would say that like those would be my guys. I mean, you can also throw other people up in that debate. If you were talking about down south, you could say maybe like a Paul Wall. Because he had his run in Houston, that chopped up era where nobody could touch Paul Wall. Like he dropped shit. He's the reason why we wear golds now. I mean, he still owns the stores. I think him and what's this guy's name? The Chinese dude. I forgot his name. The guy that owns the teeth.
Dang.
Yeah. Dang. I know his last name.
Richie
is
Dang?
Yeah, I don't know.
Vinny Dang?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
Chingy Dang, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, man.
I know who you're talking
about. We
got
the gist of it. Johnny Dang.
Johnny Dang.
Yeah,
Johnny
so
Dang.
it's Johnny Dang and Paul Wall with the golds. I mean, Tony and I have had different sets of golds for a while, and it's because of Paul Wall. He created a whole
movement for that shit.
Yeah, and believe it or not, guys, he was one of the first guys to do it. So there's a lot of guys out there that
Macklemore.
Oh my God, Macklemore's actually.
I love Macklemore.
Yeah, Russ.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, Russ.
Yes. There was another one out there that we're missing.
I love Russ.
Yes. There's another one out there that we're missing, and I'm just trying to think of his name. What's the dude's name from Detroit, too? And he always goes against Eminem.
Oh, bro. And he always goes against Eminem?
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, MGK.
Now,
bro, he's talented.
Now, he's very talented. Now,
he's talented.
When he rapped to me, he was extremely talented. The country stuff,
bro, you know why I feel he's so talented is that he's able to do that too.
Yes.
And he's really good at that too.
Yeah, his albums are #1.
Shit.
Yeah, all his albums, the country stuff is like #1 right now.
Yo, MGK that's funny that you mentioned because I was actually thinking that. So that definitely is one. Damn, there's another one too. Goddamn. So what's the top 5 then? So we got Eminem, we got
you already said Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. I'm putting Millies because that's my dog.
And then we would say Beastie Boys. And then I would say Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. Yeah, that sounds like a good top 5. Damn, but it's so hard to think of like white rappers, bro.
Well, I've heard all these guys, and obviously I've seen them all like do interviews on the Drink Champs, which before we go too far, I'd like to give a shout out to Nori as well as EFN. 10 years. Congratulations,
10
guys.
years doing this podcast.
10 years. Inspiration, pillars of the podcast game.
Pillars.
Tony and I talked about these podcasts a long time ago. I mean, we were one of the first to see Nori
do a podcast
at the. I think it
Where
was
was it?
At the 89, the 89 building in Miami, like the clothing line.
Yes,
89, I think it was.
They even gave me a shot of that shit they were drinking.
Yes,
it was like some roots and shit. Like it was some weird fucking drink, tiger's blood, I think they called it, or some shit. And they were like, you gotta drink this shit. I'm like, yo. And I drank that shit, bro. That shit was on some other shit. I don't know what the hell that shit was, but
the tiger thing,
tiger blood or whatever the fuck that shit was.
That shit fucked us up. And then I think who was performing? I think it was Peter Guns. What's his son's name? Is it Peter Guns? What's the kid's name? Corey Guns. Corey Guns was performing. Anyway, and was at the 88 building, whatever. That was the first time that they did the podcast, or one of the first. And we were actually there, and we congratulated him on it. And it's just funny because when the 10 years popped up, I was shocked, and I was like, wow. And I just wanted to, let you guys know from me as well as Tone, like, you guys have been an inspiration.
Absolutely, man.
10 years.
That's huge, a huge accomplishment, bro. And it's so crazy because it does not even feel like 10 years.
Yep.
That's how crazy cool their shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
indeed.
10 years. I couldn't believe it when I saw them being interviewed and they said 10 years. I'm like, has it been 10 years already?
Yeah. But you got to talk about loyalty and love, because those guys have been doing it that long. You never hear anything about fighting, arguing, breakups. Like for example, you talk about greed, betrayal, and hip hop. Tony and I were talking about this a little earlier, and it's just crazy. The Nature and the
Nas, yes.
So most people don't know like why they broke up, and it was more like a loyalty thing. And we always stayed true to our hip hop roots. I was actually doing some research on it because Tony and I always have this debate about Nas and Nature. Like when we were growing up, we lived. I
love Nature, but Nas is my favorite. But Nature was.
It totally kills me because when Nature came out, I was like, yo, DJ Clue album, DJ Clue mixtape, he's better than Nas. And Tony was like, are you serious?
Nah,
and so obviously we know Nas is one of the greatest of all time. But Nature was there.
The greatest.
But we never understood like what happened. Like we never understood like why he disappeared. We just thought it was just the industry. But if you want to open it up, like you probably know about the story. Like Nas went on tour.
And then something about him getting offered $60,000 to work with Trackmasters, right?
Yes.
And then he bailed ship after everything that Nas already had done for him.
Yep.
But then, what a stupid move, because Nas is worth like what, a couple $100 million now.
Yeah.
And that could have still been something that, fucking Nature could have been riding on. So he fucked himself up on that. 60 grand?
Now you think about it. Look at Tata, look at Bleak. They still rock with Jay-Z, and they're all millionaires.
Facts.
Yes. So now all Nature had to do was just stand by Nas, because all Nas said was, look, I'm going on tour. When I get back, I'm going to take care of you. And then the Trackmaster swooped in, which, that was pretty fucked up on their bad, because to be honest, I mean, Trackmasters work with everybody.
Yeah.
So I think after that, Nas never even worked with Trackmasters anymore. I mean, I haven't heard a Trackmaster and Nas song forever, but Nature, he could have been legendary, but shout out anyway, Nature's still to me a legend. Dude's got skills.
I love Nature.
Nas is one of the greatest. He's a god.
No, he is the greatest.
Yeah. So I think that's very life-changing. Getting to the local love luminaries.
Local love luminaries?
Yeah.
Let me spearhead this one. I loved it, bro. I was so happy to see this shit. DJ Fly Guy, one of our brothers in the game.
Yeah.
Man, bro. So he was at and we're gonna shout him out, man. Old School Vinyl.
Yeah.
He was at Old School Vinyl and just doing what he does, which is great.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
All the time.
He's one of our brothers. He DJs a lot of belly parties.
Love him.
Yeah.
So he's DJing and there's this female that's in front of the DJ booth.
Yep.
And she's just supposedly just frowning and just like
every song's playing.
And she's just so sad and looking miserable the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And DJ Fly Guy just stops everything.
You told him that the music needs to change. So, I would like to know, what is it that you would like me to play for you to put a smile on your face so you can stop standing in front of the DJ booth looking like you are in the worst place in the world right now? Can you let me know, what do you want to hear? Let me know. Because if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do and you want to hear something, I know. Because I don't fucking take requests, but I might fuck around and change the music tonight just so I can stop seeing this frown in front of the DJ booth.
He completely shuts the music down.
Yeah.
And says, "Excuse me," or something along them lines.
Yeah.
Like, what can I do for you to turn that frown upside down?
Yeah.
Like, you're just sitting here looking miserable all fucking day.
Yeah.
What song would you like me to play?
Yes. And it was needed.
Huh?
It's needed. It's needed more than once. How many parties have you been to, whether it's ours or somebody else's, and the one person, they're sitting there mad as hell. And it's like, okay, that might not be your favorite song. Or what about that person that comes to us and goes, "Hi, how you doing? Can you get him to play this?" And I'm looking at him like,
it's not about you.
No.
Yo, check it. The place is busy for a reason. Yeah. It's because the music that's played at that place is great music.
Yes.
Because you don't like it, we got to just make it all about you and just turn it into the you show. You might just fuck the whole party up.
Yes. Yes, that one song.
Because your song might be the shit that just completely fucks the whole party up.
Yeah.
And so I love that DJ Fly Guy did that.
Shout out to Fly Guy, because the thing that most people don't understand about a party, and I preach this all the time, you can walk into a party, right, and it could have 1,000 people. What really matters is if those DJs can keep those people in the building. Because the problem with most parties these days, you got 1,000 people in there. Then they switch up DJs. When they switch up those DJs, people start leaving. We see it all the time. Thank God it never happens at any of our parties, because I think we have an excellent rapport,
great balance
with our DJs. We talk, we communicate, and everybody gives good positive feedback. The problem with a lot of parties is that they're listening to this person in the crowd. They might play that one song that person wants to play, and then guess what? It deads the party, because that one person wants to hear Bon Jovi or New Edition or whatever it might be, but at that time, the entire crowd wants to hear MOP, or they want to hear, let's just say, Mobb Deep or something like that. So leave it up to the DJ to do their job.
They know how to read the crowd, especially DJ Fly Guy.
Fly Guy knows how to read the crowd. He's amazing.
So, like, that shit, I was just so happy to see that. That shit put such a big smile on my face for him to actually do that, because it was ballsy for him to do that. You know, to completely just shut that shit down and fucking be like, yo, take the business. Yes. You need to learn. Today you're going to learn. And she learned. I think she did, because she was embarrassed.
Indeed.
So, yeah, so that's that.
Yeah, Tony. My question would be, it's plain and simple. Who do you think had the greatest comeback? Like, the greatest comeback ever? Like, at this point? Because, I mean, we could go way back. Like, if you're talking about, like, comebacks or greatest comebacks ever, I mean, shit.
I got an idea of one. I mean, shit. You know who's been doing a lot of work lately? Is T.I.
Oh.
T.I.'s been putting some shit out.
And he has a reason.
And you know,
because I think 50 went at him, right?
Yeah, 50 went at him, and honestly, 50, like I mentioned in the last episode, 50 hasn't really been doing a lot of shit. Like, I mean, personally, and the things that he has done are not, like I've said, mediocre at best. See, he lost his sound. To me, he does not sound the same.
Okay.
But T.I. sounds perfect.
I mean, T.I., that song that he put out, that shit's still hot. When it comes on, I start bopping and everything like that. I'm not really a down south guy.
I know, me neither. But T.I.'s always been like a real serious spitter.
Yeah.
For being a South guy, a Southern guy.
Indeed.
I would say T.I. biggest comeback.
I would have to agree with that. Now, who do you think is like the most overrated rapper right now?
Overrated. Shit, man. For the past fucking 3 albums that came out at one spot was Drake, man. I don't know, man. Drake's albums really I didn't like them, man.
Yeah, and somebody told me the other day, to be honest, they told me to give it another listen, Tariq. He said, please give it another listen. I played that album 2 more times, and I texted him, and I said, no. I even played Iceman, which the other 2 are trash. Iceman is the closest one that...
Iceman would be the best one, I would say, out of the 3. And it just sounds like one song being played all the way through.
It's got like 2 or 3 bangers that I listened to.
Yeah, which were the ones on the radio for so long.
Yeah, and then there was another one. I just don't remember the name of them because I don't care for them like that too much. But at the end of the day, like, those will be the only ones.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
okay, I agree with that. I think he is overrated right now.
He's overrated right now
because people are listening to that album like it's the shit.
No,
and I can't.
Again, like I said before, it's the only he did that just to get out of his contract.
Exactly.
He jumbled them all up. I think it was like a bunch of songs that he just had in the vault, and he just said, let's just throw them all on there, knock out these 3 albums, and we're out of the contract.
Yeah. So to kind of end this. I'd like to maybe talk about like what we got going on.
Yeah.
So for the most part, I believe that we have Honey coming up on the 28th.
So we got Honey, Belly Honey, June 28th in Delray Beach.
Okay.
If anybody has been to a belly party back in the day when we first started, it is a little bit like the Den.
Okay.
Den days where everybody was like, it was just a very intimate setting. So if you want that, Honey, Belly Honey in Delray Beach, June 28th.
Okay.
And then we got Bodega, July 12th, which we had to move it to Sunday because Friday was just too packed.
Agree.
Sunday's going to give us a little more space to be able to pack it and have a little bit more room to dance and have a good time.
Agree.
So Bodega is going to happen July 12th. And then we got the one that we're really excited about mostly is the Belly Rooftop Pool Party, which is going to be June 19th.
You have a flyer?
Which I have a flyer right here. Bam.
Okay.
And that shit is going to be on point. So,
it is, guys.
You know, back in the day, what did we do? We all splashed each other with water, having fun. But then when we brought out the water guns, it was always the super soakers.
Damn.
We got that approved. Come with your super soakers, yo. And let's all act like kids and have a great time.
Indeed.
All right. So those tickets are in the link. At Belly Entertainment on Instagram. Make sure you visit that shit. The link is in the bio. Get your tickets. They are discounted right now. That's just gonna be a vibe.
Okay.
And that's it. So with that being said, that was the Belly Boys podcast where we talk about things that matter, things that don't. But I think we talked about a little bit of both.
We did.
This time.
Yeah, we did. Yes, good shit.
Peace.
Peace.
Belly out.